warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear Honorable Judges, Committee, in all academicians, I hope all of you are in good health. First, let me introduce myself. I am Yusuf Pratama, Master Student from Faculty of Pharmacy, Universitas Airlangga, Indonesia. On behalf of my research group, let me present my thesis research entitled Virtual Screening of Bioactive Compound and their ADMET Prediction of Curcuma longa Linn, Rhizome as Potential Allergic-Rhinitis Therapy. Before going into detail about my research, we need to know that the topic of allergy research is an increasing trend at the moment, especially in the case of allergic rhinitis, which has occurred at least 50% of the world's population. Allergic rhinitis occurred in about 20 to 32% in several countries for the adult population. In children to teenagers, allergic rhinitis occurred in about 5 until 15% in several countries. Allergic rhinitis is a kind of allergy characterized by increase of the IgA production in the nasal mucosa tissue. For a deeper understanding of my research, I will try to explain this pathway below. Exposure to allergy that can bind to these two types of receptor. First is protease activated receptor, and second is the light receptor, will induce the phosphorylation of MAP3 kinase. The signal from MAP3 kinase will increase the transcription of the three alarmins through the phosphorylation of ERK1 or 2, GNK, and MAP38 MAP kinase. As with usual cell activity, the increase in ATP and intracellular calcium due to the danger alarm caused the release of alarmins. These alarmin cytokines will increase the innate lymphoid cell type 2, which will later be associated with dendritic cell activation. Then the active dendritic cells will initiate the differentiation of Th2 from the THO and be responded to less in the late phase. Several studies showed that the curcuma longa Linn rhizome had anti-allergic activity as proven by a decrease in white blood cell count, eosinophil, neutrophils, interleukin-4, IgE, and increased the anti-inflammatory cytokines. Thus, in this drug development design, the drug candidate will be developed based on virtual screening of secondary metabolites of the curcuma longa Linn rhizome on inhibition of early response, specifically at P38 MAP kinase, ERK2, GNK receptors by in silico approach. At least 3 steps that have been done to get the drug candidate. These are screening and investigating the drug likeness properties of the secondary metabolites, investigating the higher affinity of the selected compounds, and third, predicting the absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion, and toxicity properties. For more detail about the research methodology, first, the secondary metabolites from curcuma longa Linn rhizome were filtered by Lipinski rule of 5 theory for the drug likeness compound by the Swiss ADMET online platform. Second, we did the filter screening by docking the candidate compounds, ligand, and standard drug with molecular virtual joker to the receptor of P38 MAP kinase, ERK2, and GNK, which were taken from the protein data bank website. The validation method must be done by confirming the exact position and interaction radius as same as the ligands are as follows. The higher affinity by the lower value of reference score compounds were selected as the drug candidate. Third, the selected compounds were predicted their absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion, and toxicity with the PKCSM online platform. With these steps that have been done, the results are as follows. The 19 candidate compounds were filtered into 66 compounds that meet the requirement of Lipinski rule of 5. From the virtual screening that has been done, we got 2 compounds that have lower value of reference score or higher affinity than each ligand and standard drug, and their electronic steric hydrogen interaction are as follows. But compound then predicted that ADMET and a satisfactory result was obtained. Both compound has a good absorption, distribution, metabolism, and expression profile. Also, the toxicity prediction test which has done, giving no toxic prediction. Last but not least, it can be concluded that the development of both compounds derived from curcuma longa Linn rhizome provide the promising hope to be a potential drug for allergic rhinitis. This study is the initial process of drug development. For this continuous research, like in vitro, in vivo, both preclinical and clinical studies must be conducted. This development study will be one of the solutions of active pharmaceutical ingredient dependency in Indonesia. Those are all of my presentation on behalf of my research group. I want to thank you very much and hope to see you all another time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.